Hi guys, so I just wanted to say something. I was playing Graham's workshop, and I'd spent 3 to 4 days getting the supplies I need to make the tail armor. And I put up my trade list just to see what people would offer, and I've seen a wide variety of offers. And I even made one of the, I made this elegant bracelet too. And that's pretty easy to make. And someone traded me 2 den betas for it. And then somebody traded me a long blue wrist for the tail armor. I'm not complaining, but are people really that lazy that they trade big items like that for something they could just make over a time period and not have to trade anything that special? I mean, I'm not complaining or anything because I got something out of it, but it's cool and all, but it makes you wonder. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. But I would never do something like that. Like, during the middle, I was like, just about to give up. I wasn't going to finish getting the supplies I needed, but then I heard someone say that they knew that the tail armors were worth a bunch, and so I decided that I was going to finish making it, and I finished it a few hours ago, like at 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning, and somebody offered me a long blue spike wrist right off the bat, and I didn't even have it on my trade 20 minutes, so I'm gonna make some more stuff. I'm gonna make the top hat, the stone top hat. I'm about there, but after I make that, I'm gonna see what people offer for that. And if the tail armors are worth that much, I'm gonna try to make 4 of them and see if someone would accept it if I traded 4 of those for a spike collar, just to mess around and see what people are actually willing to trade for something like that. But it's time consuming, but it's worth it. Once you have it, you can show it off and say, yeah, I worked for this. And that's one thing that I like. So I'm gonna keep getting supplies that I need because I like listening to music and talking to my friends while doing this, and it helps speed the time up. You don't even realize you have 5 till you get to the amount that you need. Like, time flies when you're doing something you like while working for it. So I'm just gonna keep working, and it might take me a week, 2 weeks, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because it was just something that I noticed. You don't see very many people around Jamaa with the tail armors because it's so time consuming to make. So they would offer big items to get it because it just takes forever. So I'm just gonna keep working till I get what I need for it. Once I do, I will update about it and give various people the trade request once I do get all the tail armors. And I might even do a giveaway for one too. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. I think I froze. Yep. Alright. So for the top hat, I need 25 and 60. So I'm almost there. But the tail armor was very, very, very time consuming. Most of the time it was just the gold. I was working to get the gold, and it took a very, very long time. Like the first hour I had enough silver for the tail armor, but at the same time I only had like 2 pieces of gold at that. So the gold's really hard to get, and something that I wish Animal Jam would do is add a feature where you could trade in supplies, like to this llama or whatever, or just like they have in the diamond shop, you can trade in diamonds for gems. I wish they would do something like that, but you can trade in silver or stone for diamonds or gold. I think that would work so much better. So you don't have to spend hours on end for that. But I also just wanted to say that I don't know why people were too lazy to make their own tail armors, because once you have it, it's something that you don't really want to get rid of. And you know that it was your time and effort into something that you wanted. So I think I might make a couple more tail armors, maybe 5, and then I will, after I do that, I will, I'll give one away, and then I'll see if someone would actually accept the 4 tail armors for spec color, just to see what people would do. Because obviously it's worth a lot if someone would just right off the bat trade me a long spec wrist. It's blue even. That's another thing that makes the value of it go up. So, like, 3 blue long wrists would probably be worth a pink short spike collar. Maybe 4. So, 4 tail armors would be worth a spike collar if you look at it that way. So, it's just something that I was going to look into. Need a few more stone, and then I can make a top hat. It's not seriously doing this again, is it? Oh. Are they moving? Please tell me they're moving. I think they're moving. No. Oh, that person is. Maybe it was just that pile. Hold on. I hate it when my computer does that. I'm not caught up. What the heck? Yeah. Alright. So I'm just gonna keep working to get the tail armors. It took me about 4 or 5 days, 3 or 4 days to get the tail armor, just because I took breaks. I would get like 10, I would work till I got 10 to 15 gold pieces, or maybe even 20. I know I sat hours on end tonight working to get the gold that I needed, and I went over a lot of silver, and I know after I made that bracelet, I was like, gonna see what else I can make with the silver, just to make stuff to trade, because I don't really use this stuff. I hoard a lot. I have lots and lots of stuff, and like most of my jamograms in my inventory are gifts. I have to go through and delete a bunch of jamograms that don't have the gifts, sometimes even recycle gifts. I don't like doing that though. And then earlier today someone sent me a cami and I didn't even know who it was, so I thought that was pretty cool. I noticed after I got my headdress, people started treating me better, but yet again that comes with consequences as well. So I don't understand why people will treat you better if you look rarer. I know I met an awesome person today, and they were much, much, much more rarer than they looked, and they were non-member. And people don't acknowledge you when you don't look as rare as you are, which I often wear something I buy in stores, like a necklace or a police hat, you know, just to see how people would treat me. And then once, like, I had a bunch of den betas on my list, and people went to my den to see what all I had in my den, and I felt very, I don't have the word for it. I felt disrespected. I feel very disrespected, because it feels that people treat others better when they have better items. So, like, I often go around and I buy people's stuff, I trade people's stuff. Like, today I sent a person a bunch of stuffed animals that I had in my inventory, because they wanted it for their plushie store, and then I traded another person a few den betas for an open sign. I like sending people stuff, and I guess you get rewarded for it later on, and because I've been playing since beta days, and you know, I've been helping people out. When I got my membership, I went and bought non-members different collars of stuff after that rule passed, because I remember someone did that for me, and I wanted to give back what happened. So I like to do that, because I mean, after all, it is just pixels on a screen, so most people don't stop and realize that. They flip out over, oh, they got their spike scammed, or, you know,